On Draconians, Draco Invictus here with my candid review of Avengers Endgame. I'm sitting in my car. I'm not actually going to be driving anywhere, so you guys don't get to see me driving. But because there's a great little Greek place right over here that I'm going to go to as soon as I'm done with this. But I just walked out of the movie theater and I wanted to share my thoughts and experiences with you. And of course, this review is 100% spoiler free. I'm not going to ruin the film for you unless, of course, my opinions of characters and scenes and stuff like that ruins the film for you. But I won't be spoiling anything for you. So, where to begin? I laughed. I cried. Just a little bit. I sighed a little bit. And, I would give this like a 9.8 out of 10. Okay, no, hold on. A couple scenes just popped in my head. Okay, a 9.2. That's what it gets. It gets an A, but it definitely, there was slight room for improvement there. So let's talk about the film. First off, let's start with this. If you haven't seen the film but you've seen the trailers, you haven't seen dick of the film. The Russos were absolutely true to their word in that nothing that you see... Well, not absolutely true. They were mostly true. 99% of what you see in the trailer happens in the first 15 minutes. And it does not happen in any way that you imagine it actually happening. It was a great play, a great twist, but if you've seen the trailers, don't worry about the trailers spoiling the movie for you, because it absolutely will not spoil anything. You could watch those trailers a million times, or 14,605 times? Yeah, something like that. That's how many times Doctor Strange saw Endgame, and he didn't spoil anything either, so... you can watch those trailers over and over and over, and you will not figure out this film. There are certain things that we've obviously deduced, and you guys have, with conversations with me and stuff that I've talked about in the past, there were certain things that we knew, we kind of figured were coming. You know, when you're dealing with certain characters and what their abilities are. But it was done in a great way. We got some characters back. We lost some characters. I'm not going to tell you who, what, when, where, or why, or how. But, yeah, we got some back and we lost some. And, it was a nice little bow. This film was a great little bow to wrap up this phase and to wrap up the 10 years that we've been watching Marvel films. Like Marvel Studios Marvel films. Starting with the first Iron Man. And so, alright, so let's talk about the things that I was kind of disappointed in. If you watched my review of Captain Marvel, I was absolutely correct in my review of Captain Marvel in the fact that Brie Larson just is not, she does not have the range that I was hoping for. Even under the direction of the Russos, I did not see a depth of character to her that I would have liked to have seen. I really wish that it was a bad director, call in Captain Marvel, and that Brie Larson was going to bring so much more. And I think that she was cut out of several scenes. I think because we know that all the scenes that she was in, they shot two versions of those scenes. A version with Captain Marvel in the scene and a version slightly rewritten so that she wasn't in the scene. And I think we got a mix of scenes with her and scenes where she should have been in, but I think that they went a different direction. Only God actually knows, and maybe we'll find out on the Blu-ray special features, how much they cut her out of the film. It feels like she was cut out of the film, and that's not a bad thing. She just does not have the depth to play the character, and it's really a shame. It really is. The second thing that was kind of a bummer for me, because it's the obvious thing. There's the big battle. Okay, not spoiling anything for you, but there's a big battle once everyone is back. Okay, huge battle. Everyone's back on the playing board. Well, most everyone's back on the playing board. And there's the gratuitous all-female hero getting together to go do something. And it's totally unnecessary. Stop it. Hollywood, Russo's, all of you, stop it. That scene did not need to be in there. Okay? I believe in these characters. I believe in Valkyrie, in how strong she is. You don't need to do this, oh, look at this. All the female heroes happen to meet on this massive battlefield, and they all immediately just decided to jump in together. It's total garbage. Stop it. It drives me crazy. They're doing it to, I get it, female power, okay? Give me good characters. Give me a good female character that I can get behind. You've given me several, okay? Scarlet Witch, she has definitely become one of my favorites. Valkyrie, again, one of my favorites. Both very strong characters. You know, Natasha, strong character. Captain Marvel, not so much. She seems forced, and I just, bleh. I can't stand Brie Larson's portrayal of that character. I don't need to see 10 female heroes, or 8, or however many it was. I don't need to see them all run into each other on the battlefield at the exact same time to go accomplish something. It wasn't like they said, hey girls, round up, we're getting together. You know, and it was so forced. Stop doing it. Okay? You want to portray strong women? I'm totally fine with that. Wonder Woman was a strong woman. Okay? That film portrayed a strong woman. It was not forced. It was awesome. Stop forcing this gender thing. And I think that we will all be much better off. Okay? I don't care. You know, you're trying to appeal to a very, very small niche, and it almost feels like lip service anyway. I'm sorry, if I were a woman, I would be offended that you think that you have to patronize me like that. It's not needed. Give us strong characters. Write great scripts for strong characters. Great actresses that can portray these strong characters. That is all you need to do. We don't need this whole let's throw them all together and have them go do something. Okay, Gamora, Nebula, great strong characters. Don't force this crap. Please stop doing it. Okay, and so those were my two big gripes. Everything else, fantastic. Fantastic. Seeing old characters, seeing some new characters. No, I'm not going to spoil anything. Some of us have a good idea as to who we saw. You know, if you haven't seen this film, I apologize for this video coming out a little bit late. But, you know, just with work schedule, new job and stuff like that, I was not able to see the film before today. So I wanted to put this together, and I'm trying to keep this short. Right now, I'm going to be pushing 10 minutes here. So, 92, a 9.2 out of 10, or a 92%. Definitely an A film. Tied up some storylines well. Left us wide open for a bunch of stuff coming in Phase 4. Yeah, and with James Gunn coming back to do Guardians 3, I think that that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what he does with that. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And as always, I'm going to be covering a lot of films this summer. because this is something that I can do without having my full computer set up to do live streams and stuff like that. I can go watch a movie, and then I can talk with you guys about it. And I want to hear from you guys down below in the comment section. Again, let's avoid spoilers in the comment section. But what did you think of the film? You know, am I being too harsh by saying we don't need this forced all-female thing? I mean, did they force an all-male? The thing is that I saw characters fighting. I wasn't paying attention if they were male or female until it was blatantly obvious and shoved down my throat that they were all female. But you may disagree, and I am totally open to that, and I want to hear from you. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you 50-50? Are you somewhere in the middle? So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought of the film. Did I do a good job reviewing? You know, I know that I didn't talk about a lot of the film because, again, I don't want to spoil anything. You know, but that is what it is. You know, I mean, I'm just telling you my feelings on the film. So you guys let me know down in the comment section below. And I will be covering, man, there's a bunch of stuff coming out. I will be doing Aladdin. I'll be doing Men in Black International. I may do Lion King. I'm not sure. This whole live action thing. Aladdin looks good. I'm more intrigued with that. The live action of Lion King, I don't know if that hooks me the same way. But yeah, I'll be doing Men in Black International. I'll be doing, of course, Spider-Man Far From Home. That comes out in July. So stay tuned, and I will be doing better coverage of upcoming films this summer until I can figure out where the hell it is that I'm landing. It does not look, just for those of you that really, really follow me, you're my friends, and we kind of, you know, do our thing. I will probably not be staying out here in California. I will probably be moving by the end of summer. So that is what it is. The housing situation out here in San Diego is ridiculous, and I'm trying to do the math to see if it's even feasible. So we'll figure that out. But until then, Draconians, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life. See ya!